Total 10% of Indians, they get some 2,50,000 in a month.
So it's somewhere between 35 to 50.
So high. In recent years, India's GDP has been growing at around 5 to 8%, making it the world's 5th largest economy.
I wanted to come back to India. I think India is the future, where every country is getting stagnated. Here we see a huge growth.
The tech industry has played a big role, and Bangalore has become the 3rd biggest city in India.
Bangalore is a technology capital.
Yeah.
Whatever experimentation happens, it happens here first.
So we call Silicon Valley as the Bangalore of US.
India is also really good at producing top-notch engineering talent.
If you look at the top companies in the world, like IBM, Microsoft, Google, Adobe, Alphabet, and all of the companies' CEO are Indian.
You'll also find some really talented people making shit ton of money.
In this story discovery, I want to find out the secret sauce of the takeoff in Asia. Actually, I've been here for 3 weeks, and compared to other India city, this place is so easy to live and everything is so accessible. Despite being a tech hub, everywhere I travel in India always complain about traffic. Driving in India is totally different level. I hope this is my last time to drive here. When I was traveling in India for 4 months, I find the most common occupation is engineering. You're an engineer?
Yeah.
Engineer?
Yeah.
He also engineer?
Yeah.
Do you feel like Bangalore is pretty competitive in terms of IT?
Yeah, definitely. I do tend to hire a lot of people at times. I've seen the quality of resources in Bangalore is much higher than compared to anywhere else in India. They always have to update themselves.
And what do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm a web designer. I help businesses with the corporate identity by building them kick-ass websites. So I
Okay.
design and develop the websites.
So you also the IT guy?
Yeah, I'm the IT guy, yeah.
Do you mind me ask your salary? You can tell me the range.
Oh, okay. So it's somewhere between 35 to 50 lakh.
This is so high. Why engineers are so talented in India?
Okay, so it's because of how Indian IT economy has matured, where a lot of people knew how to speak in English. US and UK and different countries basically that had really good IT processes over there. They outsource support call centers basically to India. The companies in the West realized that it's really easier and cheaper to hire someone in India to build the same product. And that's how the talent started developing in India.
Besides the tech, one of the benefits is definitely the weather.
What do you like the Bangalore the most?
Climate.
The climate is awesome.
The weather is really good over here.
The weather.
Best part about Bangalore is the weather. It's so amazing.
Right at this point of time, Delhi is sub-zero. Here it's like pretty constant throughout the year.
Because of that, the house price in Bangalore have gone insane crazy high. I met a Chinese family who has been living in Bangalore over 20 years.
Do you know what I like about this house? So they have like Dao and also have like Zhangzu. If you look at the other side, there's a Lord of Ganesha. They combine so many culture at the same time. 我刚才已经听到至少3、4种语言了嘞。
就是英文、国语、客家话、Hindi，这里本地化一点点，不是很多嘛。
5种语言呢。
是吧？
所以老板来这边多久了？
我们来这里差不多24年了，这
跟你们20年前来这边跟现在看到的。
差得太远了。20年前我们这里没房子了，大部分有树嘛。我买这个房子是1989年，也是买40万，现在买不到了。
现在大概要多少？
大概你看市场很高了，问他。
4 crores. Yeah, 4 crores. I would definitely agree to that. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
要有眼光，你知道眼光吗？
是老板，你很有眼光啊，很有眼光啊！
你要看哪个地方将来有没有发展。
老板，你下一个眼光放在哪里？哪一个地方？
现在不行了，现在年纪有了。
One thing I love about Bangalore, there's so many restaurants in one street. Very expensive one and not so expensive one and cheapest one. You can find in the same street. 79.
Yes.
Can I pay for Paytm?
Yeah, okay.
No problem, but I don't have it.
Oh.
Everyone has a
ATM.
Paytm.
What way?
Mention this QR code, this bank to bank is transport.
Do you get any transaction fee?
No,
Even the local street food, they also have this one.
India is like, wherever you go, we are convenient everywhere.
What do you do for a living?
I do basically job. I've been into IT sector for almost 15 years.
Can I ask you like how much money you made?
So in Indian currency, I get some 2,50,000 approx per month.
Is it a high salary?
It's a decent salary, I think. Total 10% of Indians, they get some 2,50,000 in a month.
Because I know India had really good engineers. Why the engineers are so talented?
You have all the B schools and B colleges, right? Like IIM, IITs in India. These are very known ones. So if somebody wants to grow, I think they should definitely enroll themselves there. You know, get this kind of jobs. The initial salary what we offer is 30 lakhs per annum.
What's the tips to give me the younger people?
Yeah, so the tips is very simple, right? If you, whatever you do, right, you should stay in the one company at least for 3-4 years and then learn things. Then you should start moving out and stick to the same domain, right?
Yeah.
If you stay in the same domain, what happens basically you become expert. You'll be able to share more ideas to the company and you'll be able to start adding values, right? You can take my example. I've been into this industry for 16 years. I never changed any other domain. I've been doing the same work. That's one of the secret if you really want to grow, yeah, from the roots.
Do you like your job?
Yeah, I like my job and that's where I think I've spent some 15 years.
With loads of foreign investment government funding, India has over $1 billion in tech startups emerge every year, attracting tech talent from around the world to chase their entrepreneurial dream.
From a startup perspective, this is the hub. I've always had a soft spot for working. There we just meet interesting people. Look, I met this guy behind the camera.
Right.
So before I came to Bangalore, my options were very limited. My exposure was very limited. I was just building websites and doing digital marketing.
Yeah.
But when I came here, I saw a lot of startups and different kinds of ideas that were there. And that's when I decided that I need to build a product, and that's when I really started working on the my CRM product.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a hardware and software engineer. I was part of Amazon and now I currently work in Austin.
Do you mind me to ask your salary?
I earn pretty well. It's good.
What brings you back? Because like compared to the US, you probably make more money than here.
Right. Like everyone is understanding that as much we are making progress in the software space, we need to focus more on hardware and the semiconductors. We see companies like Micron and Apple set up their manufacturing in India. Definitely is going to create a lot more opportunities in the coming years. If I can build some products, build a good company with those kind of values, I'd love to do that here in India.
Believe me, this entrepreneurial spirit has evolved to another level.
I also have seen like these platforms like Bumble.
Bumble?
Yeah.
I thought Bumble is a dating app.
So it is a dating app. So people are like, hey, I'm looking for a co-founder. If this works, maybe we can convert it into dating as well. So people are obsessed with startups in Bangalore.
Yeah.
I think this level of obsession I've not seen it anywhere. All the countries I've traveled to,
Yeah.
Bangalore, the obsession for startups, tech-based startups is insane.
When there's a talent, technology, funding, crazy entrepreneurial wave, they still need one more thing: a space. I was here 2 days ago. They're gathering so many intelligent people and to share some ideas.
It's a co-working space. They have multiple branches across Bangalore.
It's pretty common in Bangalore, right?
Yeah, you have co-working spaces of different pricing tiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there are multiple startups who operate out of this co-working space. So you can just start up a conversation, see where that goes, and you get to meet a lot of like-minded people. So you can focus when you want to focus. You can mingle when you want to mingle. So it's a really nice space that way.
One of the business model for shared workplace is simply genius.
So basically, I live here for 2 weeks, and I sleep here and also work here, and all the people gathering in the same place. And this is how their business work. I never think about that way, so this concept is pretty new for me.
How many days do people stay here in general?
So it depends. I've seen people, they just came here like for a week and then they extended for a year.
A year?
Yes, I have seen that as well. People will be working here till 3 a.m. That's crazy how the entrepreneur life is. You get a lot of motivation and inspiration at the same time.
This is where we live and work at the same time, and this dorm just next to us. You guys are my roommate.
Okay.
What do you guys think about this place?
You love this place. So basically I'm sort of a backpacker. I really like this vibe of socializing and having these bunks and meeting new people all the time. But despite this similar kind of a setup, this place has a different kind of a atmosphere altogether, where people are technically working but still collaborating and sharing ideas and having a good time together. Particularly getting this kind of a vibe in a full-fledged city rather than a mountain or remote place, that's like a blessing.
你看他们不定时还会举办一些 startup meetup，隔2天、2天、2天，然后在这边就可以发现一些创意的伙伴。This is the best market I have ever seen in my life. Everybody is just there. Business cards, just your idea, which probably become the potential business in the future. That's so great.
A lot of my hidden talents came out because of this. I was not like very extrovert person, but then I started moderating events, meeting a lot of investors, founders. Like they come with that passion that we want to do something. That's I think most inspirational part of even for me, I guess. Every day I come here in the morning, I see people working.
Yeah.
Day and night. That's amazing to see that. Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I quit my job 3 months ago. I was working in strategy for Amazon. I am trying to build a startup now.
So how long have you been staying here?
It's been 3 months.
So do you find potential business partner?
I think there is a thing in Bangalore which is very common.
Yeah.
They said it is that it's easy to find a dating partner than to find like a business partner. So it's more difficult apparently than to find a husband, because you need to have similar values.
Right.
You need to have the same passion
Yeah.
for just one product. So I'm still in the lookout.
You like dating a lots of business guy for 3 months but still haven't find the right one.
I would say that yes.
How about the relationship? Is that easy to find a relationship in India?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
I think no, it's not easy. I think we are still a bit conservative country. I think it's becoming more modern now, but I don't think it's as easy as it is probably abroad.
If you earn the money more than your partner, can you accept that?
I can accept that. I think the girls in the current generation, at least in India, are everywhere. Mostly in India, the ones I'm talking to, they're okay with that.
Yeah.
Because the girls are brought up very ambitious. Like this generation which we are in, we're extremely ambitious. I'm okay if my guy is earning even less than half of what I earn. But I think the society is not okay still. So if the society starts telling him a lot of things, like starts commenting on him,
Yeah.
maybe he will have issues.
Yeah.
If the guy is okay, I'm okay. And I have a lot of friends whose partners are earning much lesser than them.
Yeah.
They're all happy.
Can you share any tips like how to become a better engineer?
So if you are an engineer, don't just think like an engineer, also think like how you can market your services or your skills better. If you're, let's say, working for a company and you are in a specific role, then you need to keep on building products on the side or projects on the side and keep on looking for opportunities that are there. These days something is really popular. A lot of engineers who have experience in mainstream companies on certain technologies, now they are venturing out of their comfort zone while working for those companies. Instead they're looking for some startups wherein they can work on an hourly rate, and that's actually really better compared to what salaries are in India in terms of service-based companies.
Definitely have a good skill set. You need to know what your skill set is, and if it is programming or if it is electronics. Keep up to date with what's happening in the industry, know the tools and technologies, and also build projects that you like, build stuff. I guess that's what makes you a better engineer.
Like the way I landed my job at Amazon, everything is more on networking.
Yeah.
So really reach out to people, and most of this are cold calls.
Yeah.
Like the way I got my Amazon job was I messaged someone on LinkedIn, told them I have an amazing profile, can they refer me? I had a little interview with them. So don't be shy to reach out to people.
As you mentioned, you work in Amazon, you can have a decent life. Why do you choose that path?
Yeah. everyone has their own answer. For me, the answer is I was working 10 to 12 hours a day. Let's say in 10 years, I would be still somewhere in the career ladder.
Yeah.
I would be still working for a boss, still doing a lot of things. For me, I was not able to find a purpose in that. But the way companies are designed, they just let you learn one thing and become an expert in one thing. So coming back is good. I think if someone wants to start a startup, India is the best place now. A couple of years ago, if I was in that generation, I would have gone to US to start something. Now India has crazy amount of investments. Everyone's investing in India.
Yeah.
So it's a good place to start. So I'm agreeing it's not comfortable, but it's exciting. What do you want in life? Comfort or excitement?
After I spending lots of time in India, and this is what I feel like, India really emphasized the social network, and they really need the connection of the people. They are more willing to speak out with the people, sharing their idea. They have really good confidence when they try to express something. And I think this is something good thing about India. So that's it, and I will see you guys next time.
哦，那你们选对地方了呢。
就是要讲缘分嘛。好像是你的缘分在哪里，你到哪个时候你就可以去到哪边嘛，就是嘛这样。好像一个人的缘分出生在哪里，你就出生在哪里的。你缘分很好，出生在台湾。我们缘分也好，出到印度嘛。